Hey everyone, welcome to Missy's Guidance and Tarot. Um, I just finished watching the movie 51st Dates, and the movie talks about a woman named Lucy. She got into a really bad car accident and she lost her short term memory, right? So she was able to retain everything up until the day of the accident. Anyhow, Henry met Lucy, but because Lucy could not retain the information, Lucy kept meeting Henry over and over again like it was the first time. I hope you guys follow. So once Henry realized that Lucy had this issue, he set out to try to convince her to fall in love with him, and eventually their relationship progressed over time to the end result where they ended up getting married and having a child, right? So the lesson that I learned from Henry is that perseverance is key. Perseverance is the key to success. If you're working on something, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes blood, sweat, and tears, right? To basically have this thing that you're working on come to fruition, right? It's almost like building a house. If you think about it, there's a lot of things that go into building a house. Like, first of all, you got to buy the lot. You got to figure out where you want the house to be built. Then once you do that, if there's like trees and all that stuff, you got to clear out all the trees, right? If you want a basement, you got to dig up the dirt to try to, set the foundation for the basement. And then once that's all set, then you start building on top of that. And over time, it becomes a house. Um, you need to think about how many rooms you want, how many windows you want, if you want a flat or you want a multi-level house, if you want a single family house, a multi-family house, all those type of things come into play. But at the end of the day, the end result is to have a house, right? Regardless if it's single or multi-family, flat or double level, it's still a house, right? So what I'm saying is Henry is and Henry showed me that perseverance is key. So maybe you're working on something, right? And you're not seeing things come to fruition. Maybe it's not coming in as quickly as you thought it would, right? Keep going at it. Keep pushing forward. Keep plugging along because eventually you will see the fruits of your labor. Now, if you're doing something and it's not working out a certain way, like let's say you've been going at it for like, I don't know, maybe 2 years or something like that, and it's like even in that time as you're plugging along, you also have to look at what is working and what's not working. Like maybe you need to do this, maybe you need to change the way you deliver your a message, or like how you write certain things, or what you post, or like the process of how to do certain things. Maybe you need to switch up something a little bit. But at the end of the day, what Henry taught me was perseverance is key. Because when you look at the movie, he tried, like in the beginning when he was trying to get to know Lucy, he was striking out. But because he knew he had that opportunity to start over again, a clean slate the next day, it didn't really deter him from moving forward, right? He still persevered. He tried to come up with creative ways to try to get Lucy's attention, and he actually did. He succeeded. She started showing him interest. Granted, the progress that he made, he thought it was completely wiped out because every time she went to sleep, she forgot who he was and he had to reintroduce himself to her. But over time, he became better at getting her attention to the point where he ended up winning her over and they got married and had a child, right? So basically, I just came on here to say if you're working on something, whatever project you decided to spend all your energy and time in, like, I don't know, whatever you're working on, just keep going at it because eventually you're going to start to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to grow, you're going to expand because you're going to realize, okay, well, this is not working, so maybe I should try this. And if I try this and this is not working, maybe I should try this. and stuff like that. You understand what I mean? So, if you've never seen the movie, I highly recommend it. It's like a, what is it? What do you call it? A love comedy type movie. I think that's the genre, love comedy. But I highly recommend it. It's 50 First Dates, starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Um, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and you have yourself a great one. Bye.